Hello, hello, YouTube. Got the Creamy Tree up in the background. You know it. You know the vibes. We're getting close to that season. It is midnight, so we are less than a week away from Christmas. So yeah, let's talk about the basketball games for Monday, December 18th. All the good games we're going to talk about. I think we're going to start with the Rockets and Cavaliers. Really good game here. Went to OT. Donovan Mitchell had 37 points. The Cavs beat the Rockets by 5 for their 11th straight overtime win. Yeah, man. As a Celtics fan, I've experienced it myself. The Cavs are one of the best, probably the best overtime team in the entire league. Especially with Donovan Mitchell, one of the most clutch players in the association. They get it done. When it goes into extra period, if they get an extra chance, which it was most likely the Rockets probably this game that got an extra chance. I don't know. I was watching a lot of football tonight. I nitpicked some basketball games, but yeah, great scoring for Donovan Mitchell. I mean, Sam Merrill had his best scoring night of his career. That's definitely an X Factor type performance off the bench. Yeah, big win. Jeff Green, he's always going to catch him a body. Donovan Mitchell, huge pass for Sam Merrill in overtime for the three. Very impressive stuff from Mitchell throughout the game. I mean, just smooth offense, bucket after bucket, time and time again. But let's look at the Rockets. I mean, Alperen Sengun, he put up 24 points. He shot 33% from three, 55% from the field. Good game for Fred VanVleet, I'd say. 27 and 17, shooting 50% from three. Jabari Smith Jr., man, I mean, I want to see him take a little bit more of a leap. He definitely struggled in this game. I don't know, man. I mean, Jeff Green looked pretty good off the bench. Maybe give some of those minutes to him in times like this. Terry Eason. Yeah, Terry Eason looked pretty good off the bench. Why don't you give some of those minutes to him? Like, I know Jabari can rebound really well, and he plays okay defense. But, like, guys like Terry Eason and Jeff Green are playing good off your bench. Why don't you just keep them in, Moving to the Cavs, though. All it took was 37 from Donovan Mitchell, and they won the damn game. I mean, he's just putting that city on his shoulders. He's trying to pull LeBron. I mean, they're having a good season. So, yeah, moving on to the Bulls and the Sixers. Wow, this is a huge win for the Bulls. Bulls are getting some statement wins, and they're staying close with some big teams. So, we could potentially, I mean, they're still a bad team, but we could see a turnaround here for the Bulls. Especially like before All-Star break. By the time we get to All-Star break, you never know. They could be 500 or better. You just never know. But Kobe White scores 24 as the Bulls snap the 76ers 6-game winning streak with a 4-point victory. Yeah, just great scoring for Kobe White. We've talked about him a couple of times on the channel. He has definitely erupted. He's definitely played really well with the absence of Zach LaVine. They need to go ahead and trade him. It's taking them too long, Huge win. I mean, Joel Embiid put up 40, but that's not enough. We'll talk about another 40-point performance tonight. That wasn't enough either. Andre Drummond was getting to the rack. Good passing for Kobe White. Tyrese Maxey hitting from deep. Kelly Oubre going to get him some dunks. Him and Jeff Green are two kind of vets in the NBA that I see as guys that are just going to get them one, But, I mean, 23 for Vooch. 24 for Kobe White off of 33% three-point shooting. I don't know. It's all they needed, to be honest. You look at the Sixers, 40 and 14 for Embiid off of 33% three-point shooting, 29 for Maxey. Very lackluster everywhere else. I mean, Tobias Harris, where the hell were you this game? I don't know where the hell Tobias Harris was, man. He made his only three, but he shot 33%. He only took 3 shots in 32 minutes, which means he took 1 shot pretty much every quarter worth of a game. I don't understand. He needs to be more aggressive. What the hell, man? That was super disappointing. I mean, they don't really have a whole lot of other people at the 4 that can come in and scrape that up, but God, man. Very ugly performance for Tobias Harris. Not ugly, just lackluster. As we move into Pistons and Hawks, man, the Pistons almost snapped that streak. They got so close. But Trae Young staying hot, remaining one of the most underrated players in the entire league. He had 31 points, 15 assists, 24 straight losses. I mean, we're getting over a quarter of the season of just losing straight, They won by 6, though. Yeah, another double-double for Trae Young. He has been on a tear lately. Pretty soon, if he keeps doing this, he might be in an MVP conversation. It's going to be hard for him because his team's not good, but I don't know, man. This is crazy. Huge night for Trae Young with the scoring, just passing the ball. He's one of the best scorers plus passers, like one of the best combo guards in the NBA. Like that passing just elevates himself, a whole different part of his game. Clint Capella was getting to the rack. I mean, yeah, DeAndre Hunter was playing good defense. I mean, the pieces kind of fell into place for the Hawks this game. But I mean, the Pistons, 25 for Bogdanovich, 43 for Cade Cunningham. That dude shot 60% from 3 and 67% from the field. What more do you want Cade Cunningham to go out and do, man? I mean, like, it's ridiculous how you come out and lose this game. I'm not going to lie, man. Ausar Thompson, you played 19 minutes and you only scored once, didn't make a 3, shot 20%. Like, we can be kind of over him at this point, right? I mean, that's just how bad they are as a team. They don't have anyone else to give minutes to at the forward position except for Ausar Thompson and expect good results. Isaiah Livers isn't going to do it. Joe Harris isn't going to do it. It's a mess, man. I mean, maybe try to play Kevin Knox and try him out, but, like, oh my God. Ausar Thompson, I know he's a rookie. I know we should cut him some slack, but he has to do better on the offensive end. I know he's one of the more premier defending rookies, and he can grab rebounds, and he's a hustle player. I understand all that, but, dude, he's got to learn to get to the bucket and score more, especially in close games like this. I think we only have 2 more games to talk about for the night, and one of them is the Timberwolves and the Heat. This was just a great display of basketball. 2 good teams going against each other. Yeah, I mean, Anthony Edwards scores 32. The Wolves rally from down 17 to beat the Heat by 4, and they improved to 20-5. They are just as good as the Celtics this season. I know I sound like a dick rider because obviously I'm a Celtics fan. Did anyone expect them to be as good as the Celtics this year? I don't think so, man. It's ridiculous. Nobody in the Minnesota locker room was happy at halftime. Carl Cat was in foul trouble. Coach Chris Finch had just gotten a technical foul, and the Timberwolves were facing their second biggest mid-game deficit of the season. But they put their heads together, and they're now a good team. So now, what good teams do is they go out after the halftime break and go crazy. I mean, Anthony Edwards, huge shots late in the game. Mike Conley, pull-up 3, huge. I mean, buzzer beaters, big shots, super nice offense for Ant, obviously. Bam Adebayo was getting to the rack against this team. It's really cool to see Bam Adebayo return for the Heat. He's a super impactful player. But, yeah, I mean, 32 is all they needed. Anthony Edwards gave them 32. I think he shot about 52% from the field. That's all they needed, man. And looking at the Heat, I mean, 22 for Bam Adebayo. You get 25 for Tyler Hero. Caleb Martin, man, not a great game. I would rather see Duncan Robinson play over him sometimes with how he plays. Not a great game for Caleb Martin at all. Very lackluster performance. Kind of had that same problem that we saw with Ausar Thompson. Yeah, it sucks to say you can't win them all, so I don't know. Moving on into the Knicks and the Lakers. The Lakers just couldn't quite get the edge this game. No sweat, LA fans. I mean, they're still playing pretty solid this year. Knicks overcome LeBron James' 109th triple-double and hold off the Lakers, winning by 5. Huge fourth quarter for Jalen Brunson, and overall just a huge night scoring for him. Yeah, I mean, LeBron was playing great. He was doing everything out there. The game-sealing dunk for Julius Randle, that really sucks. There were a couple killer moments this game. Taurean Prince was breaking every fucking shot. But I'm not really going to blame this game on Taurean Prince. But yeah, Julius Randle hit some tough ones. There's a puppy in an Austin Reeves jersey courtside. I'm not sure why they're letting puppies courtside, but that's not up to me. That's up to Crypto.com, man. Yeah, LeBron... Great pass from AD to LeBron on that jump ball. Emmanuel Quickley, though, dude. He is a killer off the bench. You think you have a game kind of won, you're getting a lead. It's like, okay, we can kind of maintain things. And then a guy like Emmanuel Quickley comes off the bench and just chuck, get to the rim. I'm way faster than you. I'm going to drive past you. It's crazy when that guy comes into the game. He is such a difference maker, man. But, I mean, looking at the Knicks, great game for Julius Randle for my fantasy, 27-14. 29 for Jalen Brunson off of 50% three-point shooting, and 20 points for Emmanuel Quickley. When you can have those 3 guys playing good, I don't see you going wrong as a team. I mean, yeah. Look at the Lakers, 32 and 14 for AD. Made is only 3. LeBron, 25, 11 and 11. Austin Reeves put up 20. I'm not blaming Taurean Prince. I'm off that. I think it's time we can blame a guy like Cam Reddish because, yeah, he's a defender, but that's really what he is a defender. And he fouled a lot of mishaps this game. He can steal the ball. He can get on a break. But, dude, he needs to be an offensive player. People need to learn to get offense in their game. And they don't really have the other players at the 3 except LeBron that can really take his spot. But I don't know, man. Maybe give Christian Wood more of a shot. I don't know. Get Christian Wood back in the game. It is what it is. Cam Reddish is kind of a disappointing night in my opinion offensively. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I am out. I got to go to bed, get up. I'm going to be posting that NFL video the second I get up. I got to go to work for 6 hours. It's not really that bad. It's cool. Tomorrow night I'll probably stream. We'll have some guys in the Discord, I think. So it'll be